feel like a lot of us have some skill of video editing now, thanks to like TikTok and Instagram. So I'm sure a lot of you are aware of basic cuts, basic transitions, basic effects. But how do you get started as a serious video editor? I don't work in the industry, I'm a freelancer. And I feel like that's the best and easiest way to make money as a video editor, is through just freelancing. But how can you start? I'd say for one, get something that you can edit on. Could be, you could probably even edit off your iPad now. I know a few people who do, especially with Final Cut coming for that. I started on my iPad, it was through iMovie. And I can't really say now because I don't know how it is now, but it might be a little more limited than it is on the PC. If you have a laptop or something, get a laptop or a PC. And I'd say that's the best way to start. Now you have a few options for video editing softwares. You have Final Cut Pro, which is what I use, Adobe Premiere, DaVinci Resolve, and CapCut, probably a few others, but those are like, I'd say like the main four. CapCut is, I'm starting to just use it a little. It's pretty good. I use it for subtitles. The most popular are Final Cut, Premiere, and DaVinci. DaVinci is good for color grading if you want to, you know, actually learn color theory and mess around with pretty looking videos, and try that. I've never really actually used it. Premiere is a good option. It's what I want to transition into. It's what I want to learn eventually, but right now I think everything I do in Final Cut is pretty much what I need to do. It gets the job done. But if you're Adobe everything, then Adobe Premiere. Final Cut is my favorite because it was really easy to transition into from iMovie, because they're both by Apple. I believe Adobe has a monthly subscription, or you could probably buy a yearly package. DaVinci is free. CapCut is free for the most part. Obviously, you're going to be spending a lot of money on assets and effects and templates, but Final Cut is also free. It has a free 90-day trial, but let me tell you a secret. After the 90-day free trial, you can reset it and start over again. So it's basically free. I've been doing that for the past 5 years now. Never ran into a problem. It comes with all the features, and I didn't have to pay that $300 for the whole thing. I don't know if Apple will come after me for that, but fuck, whatever. Why would you make that an option? But yeah, that's what I use. Those are the easiest to learn. Final Cut is a bit more user-friendly, so you can try that first. So is CapCut. Then what I'd say is the best way to actually improve as a video editor too is to just keep making videos. Just make stuff. Doesn't matter if it's good. Stop. I know some people like to overthink and try to make this into the prettiest film ever. It's not gonna be, okay? It's not gonna be the prettiest film you've ever made. It's not gonna be, you know, the next Hollywood movie. You're not gonna be the next fucking great video editor out there. I don't know any great video editors, but you're probably gonna be mediocre. Probably even below. But the more you make, the more practice you get in, you will get better. And you will start to understand the beats and the different elements that you can add into it. I'd say there are three main things to get down at the beginning. It would be the music, the storytelling, and the main A-roll. Main A-roll is basically just what the main footage is gonna be about. And storytelling, a lot of it, I say music because I like to cut to the music. I like to use that as the basis, and it also lets you know the pace of the video more, and also lets you tell a story easier. And I think once you're able to get a better grasp of that storytelling aspect of the video and going with the pacing, which is the beat, which is the music, once you understand that, then that's essentially the foundation needed for a good video. It's got to be cohesive. People have to just understand what they're watching. People have to be able to know that there's a story going on for the most part. Again, once you get all this down, then you can just start doing whatever you want. But you don't need any fancy effects. You don't need any fancy transitions. You don't need any of that yet. Just get the basic cuts down, and you will slowly improve from there. And the thing about video editing too is that you don't gotta share everything you make. You know, you can just keep it in a file for you to watch. I know I do that. A lot of videos could just be tests that you make for yourself too, like just testing different effects, you know, like green screen or something. Then obviously there's a bunch of different aspects that comes to filmmaking, like lighting, colors, music, sound effect, a whole lot of stuff. But if you're just looking to make like dumb internet videos like me, then just focus on the timing, the story, and making it watchable. Filming yourself and just making dumb little YouTube videos also really help. First of all, it gets you comfortable in front of the camera. Also, it's helped me get better at talking with people because, you know, essentially I'm talking to a camera like it's a real person, right? Like, because I'm talking to you. But trust me, making videos of yourself will help you get a better understanding of what people are looking for when they're making videos. And not only that, I know because from watching a bunch of YouTube videos, I wanted to, you know, go through that era where I just pretend, I mean, I guess I'm still am pretending, but you just pretend like you're a YouTuber. You know, you're doing all the YouTubey stuff that you've always wanted to, like saying, hit the like and subscribe button, or doing that transition where you right on the lens. But yeah, go do all of that. Do everything you've ever imagined you wanted to do. Now, the thing about video editing is that it's time consuming. It takes a lot of time because every second counts. If you want to make it good, you know, you want to cut it right at the exact moment. You want to make sure everything is exactly where it needs to be. And a lot of the times it's going to take you a long time to figure that out. But again, the more you make videos, the better and faster you will get at that. And your understanding of how a good video should be will get better. I think that's all I wanted to say. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say for now. Watch my next one.